Skyscrapers soon to be the tallest buildings on Toronto's skyline. Even with all its sprawling suburbs and protected low-density neighborhoods, Toronto is very much a vertical city, and it's only getting taller around here. The Council on Tall Buildings and Urban Habitat ranks Toronto as third in the number of buildings above 150 meters and 200 meters in North America, trailing only New York and Chicago. And with a skyline littered with more cranes than the rest of the continent combined, our skyline is set to keep changing for years to come. Among the extensive list of projects both already under construction and approved, 10 currently in the works will be as tall or taller than Toronto and Canada's existing tallest building, First Canadian Place at King and Bay, because the CN Tower is not a building. Here's a rundown listing some of the skyline-altering projects that could soon redefine Toronto's iconic postcard views. The 308, and possibly 338, meters. Perhaps the best known in the new generation of tall towers coming to Toronto is the much-discussed feat of structural engineering unfolding at the southwest corner of Yonge and Bloor. Home to a yet-to-be-confirmed but plainly obvious flagship Apple Store location, this Foster Plus Partners design titan is being constructed with a complex hybrid exoskeleton structure unlike anything ever built in Canada. It is already rising and approved to rise 85 stories to an insane height of just over 308 meters, but developer Mizrahi wants even more, applying for an extra 9 stories that would push the crown to a dizzying 338 meters. 1200 Bay, 327 meters. It looks like one of the pencil towers you'd see looming over Manhattan's Central Park, but Swiss architects Herzog and de Meuron have designed an ultra-skinny tower at Bay and Bloor for developers Pro-Winco and Cronenberg Group. At 87 stories, it would contain a mix of office space and over 300 luxury condo units. Sky Tower at Pinnacle 1 Yonge, 313 meters. Renderings depict this Hariri Pontarini-designed megalith piercing through the cloud layer, and at a staggering height of 95 stories, Sky Tower is already on the way there, now beginning to rise out of a massive pit at the foot of Yonge Street. If the aforementioned height increase for the one is not approved, then Sky Tower will, at least for a little while, hold the crown of Canada's tallest building. 212 King Street West, 312 meters. Some of the tallest points on the skyline will be situated west of the financial district, like an 80-story office and residential tower being planned at King and Simcoe by Dream Office REIT and Humboldt Properties. New York's shop architects have designed a minimalist yet very tall building for a site that includes the existing Elephant and Castle pub. Gehry Towers, 308 plus 266 meters. What was once the 3-tower Mirvish plus Gehry project has changed quite a bit in the 9 years since first revealed. Whittled down to 2 towers and now being developed by the team of Great Gulf, Dream Unlimited, and Westdale Properties, the project has seemed just out of reach for years now, and has still not yet even entered sales. Union Park, 303 plus 262 meters. Oxford Properties' planned $3.5 billion, 4.3 million square foot complex on Front Street would feature 4 towers, its 2 proposed office buildings, 58 and 48 stories, ranking among the city's tallest active plans. Designed by Pelly Clark Pelly Architects, who really need to figure out a better acronym, the signature office towers would feature swapping curves that would add an exciting touch to the skyline. 191 Bay, 302 meters. Toronto's financial district may be getting dwarfed by new height pockets elsewhere in the core, but there are still big things in the works in the economic heart of the city. QuadReal Property Group is looking to expand the Commerce Court complex with a 3rd tower designed by Hariri Pontarini Architects and Dialogue. Though the floor count of 64 stories may seem light compared to others on this list, the tower's 302-meter height is still taller than any building that exists in the city today. And it will have an observation deck too. Sugar Wharf Condos 2, 299 plus 290 plus 260 meters. Manx Development's Sugar Wharf complex on Queens Quay is already home to a new office tower and a pair of rising condo towers, but the tallest buildings in the complex are still yet to come. 3 more towers will rise to heights of 90, 87, and 79 stories with designs from Architects Alliance. Concord Sky, 299 meters. While developer Concord AdX would have us believe that their Yonge Street megaproject will rise 95 stories, marketing isn't always based on reality. The Architects Alliance designed condo tower will actually have 84 stories and lots of skip floors, but don't tell that to the folks paying a premium for that 90-plus floor distinction. Union Center, 298 meters. The 54-story Union Center office tower proposal is still just about as tall as the city's existing tallest, despite being all the way down at 10th on the list of tallest developments in the pipeline. Developers Westbank Corp and Allied Properties REIT intend to bring a tower with a uniquely terraced peak to the west edge of the financial district, designed by Danish architects Bjarke Ingels Group.